Is this working? Hello my loves, this has been a highly requested video. I honestly have not had the time to even film this video. I have just been absolutely flat out since my comp. I am currently 2 months post comp. This is going to be a Q&A video letting you guys know all the ins and the outs of WBFF and my experience competing with the WBFF Federation. I've got my coffee, I've got my water. We're ready to go. Let's spill some tea. So I did do a little Q&A thing on Instagram. Okay, first question, how do you get into WBFF? How do you pick what category you should be in? How do you sign up? Etc. With the WBFF, it is extremely inclusive. Absolutely anybody can compete. If you are looking to compete, you kind of need to shop around a little bit with federations and find a federation that best suits you and who you are as a person. For me, I chose WBFF because I feel like that the shape of my body was more suited for the WBFF in comparison to other federations such as IFBB. So yeah, research is really important. Do your research. How do you pick what category you should be in? If you do have a coach, they will let you know what category will best suit your body composition. Again, it all comes down to research. Whatever category you want to be in will determine your training and your nutrition regime. So again, do your research. For the girls, we have bikini, wellness, fitness, and figure. I picked the bikini category because I found that my body composition best suited that category. How do you sign up? So you can sign up to compete in the WBFF online, and they usually open up the online registrations about a month or so before. Are you Australian? Yes, I am Australian. When should you invest in a posing coach? For me, I didn't have a specific posing coach. I spent every single day posing in front of the mirror. I did a lot of research on YouTube. I researched different pros that I liked, and I just spent a lot of my time in front of the mirror finding poses that best suited my body, and my coach then really refined the poses that I was able to come up with. My coach Hattie is absolutely incredible. I came up with my routine, she refined it all and helped me to get the best out of the poses that I had. If you do lack confidence, highly suggest investing in a posing coach. And I started practicing a year out. I know that's a little bit extreme for some people, but I genuinely wanted to be the best that I could be on that stage. So a year out for me was a non-negotiable. WBFF versus IFBB. WBFF is a lot more bodybuilding mixed with Victoria's Secret. That's how I could describe it. I don't know. WBFF is all about the show, and it's quite a big production. All the bikinis are completely different. You can really be your most authentic self on the WBFF stage because everything is open to your interpretation. It's your posing routine, it's your bikini, it's completely up to you. The IFBB, again, the shape is completely different to WBFF. So just again, do your research. IFBB 2, all the bikinis are generally the same, just in different colors, and there's different restrictions on things such as your bikini and your heels. IFBB, I feel, is a lot more structured, whereas WBFF is a lot more freeing. Rough budget and pricing to compete. So guys, I'm not going to lie, competing is expensive. There's a lot of questions about pricing. We're talking all things money right now. I'm gonna break this all up for you guys. So registration night, there are things that you need: your dress, your makeup, your shoes, and your jewelry. For me, my dress was $200, my makeup was $170, my shoes were $40. The jewelry for Registry night, I actually used my mum's jewelry. If you want to get stage photos and stage videos, that comes to an extra cost. Your registration is an extra cost. You then have to get your tan and your makeup on top of that. So the WBFF have their own tanning and makeup people that they work through. Their makeup is on point, the tans are incredible, and it's actually compulsory to use them. So don't feel nervous or don't feel anxious. They have the most amazing makeup artists. The girl that did my retro makeup, I'll pop her Instagram here. She was absolutely incredible. We clicked straight away. Her makeup was so beautiful. and I actually requested her the next day for my comp because I loved her so much. But with Rego, stage photos, and your video, that was almost $1,200. Comp day hair and makeup was $320. Tan, base coat, top coat, and a top coat respray between your morning and night show, which I actually didn't end up using because it was too much of a hassle, was $190. My comp day jewelry was $70, which I just got from Lavisa. Bikini price was $2,400 for my bikini. Again, I'm that person that doesn't like to skimp out on things, and I want the best of the best. So GlamFit Bikinis really did an amazing, absolutely incredible job on my bikini. Like, I couldn't have asked for better. It was just perfect. It was everything that I had in my mind. Completely worth the money. My comp shoes were $40. My formal dress for the evening show was only $150 that I found online. If you're wanting extra photo shoots and things, that's obviously all on top. One of my photo shoots was $800. Another photo shoot was $600, and then your makeup on top of that. And then you have to think about things like your accommodation, your fuel, and your food. There are a lot of components when it comes to competing. So yeah, all up, I spent $8,500. Now, with my coach and my gym membership for a whole year, in preparation for my comp, I have spent $20,000. So that is absolutely everything for an entire year. It was worth every single penny because, you know, I got my pro card out of it. Show day essentials. Okay, for your show day, you want to pack a bag. I'll actually show you guys what I brought with me. This is the suitcase that I brought with me backstage. Absolute best thing that I could have done. Now, in that suitcase, I had my bikini, curler, different makeup brushes and concealer and powder, just your general makeup so you can do little touch-ups back of stage. I had face wipes, moisturizer, perfume, just the basic things. Hairspray definitely is a must. I did have a Shiwi, but honestly, it's a little bit overrated. I used it once. I was just like standing over the toilet with the Shiwi. I was like, this is not it, hey. And then you have to like wash it out and stuff. This is not a vibe, and I actually don't want to spend my time doing this. If you don't know what a Shiwi is, this is what it looks like. And it is basically just a little thing that you pop on. Ugh. I honestly hated it. Every other time I went to the bathroom, I just full squatted over the toilet and just prayed that my flow would go straight into the toilet, which it did every time. So also in your bag, you want to be packing your food. Pack extra food, rice cakes, peanut butter, LCM bars, you know, quick release carbs. Pack it all in your bag. Even random things like bobby pins, safety pins. Your bag will be your best friend. Double-sided tape. I used that a lot. I think that's all. That's all that I can really think of at the moment. What was it like backstage? Was it really competitive? Backstage for me was an amazing experience. I feel like it really depends on who you are as a person and the energy that you project. Whatever you project out, you are going to get that in return. I went in there so excited and I was genuinely so happy to meet everybody. If you go backstage with an open mind, with the thought that yes, we are all competing against each other, but at the end of the day, we are all on that stage and we are all bringing our absolute best package, which is an incredible experience. You are in a room and in an environment with girls that have been on the same journey that you have been on to get to that stage. Yes, we all go through different things throughout our prep, but at the end of the day, everyone backstage has done a prep. Everybody knows the feeling of having to get your steps in, having to do cardio. Like, everybody knows all those little details because we all generally go through the same things in our prep. We've all gone through that journey separately, and then coming together backstage, it's such an amazing and such a beautiful experience. Everybody is so incredibly welcoming. I have created so many friendships from just people that I have met backstage. How much does a good coach cost? Coaching is expensive. Everybody's pricing is so different. I will just say the price of my coach weekly is more than some people's weekly rent. That's all I'm saying. Prep hacks. Minced meats will be your best friend. I'm talking chicken mince, beef mince, turkey mince. It just really bulks up the meal. So say like 200 grams of chicken mince stretches a lot further than 200 grams of chicken breast. I generally made the same type of meals every single day, just changed the seasonings as I felt. So I would use things like soy sauce, hoisin sauce, teriyaki sauce, different spices like taco seasonings, smoked paprika, lemon and lime juice is really amazing. Other hacks, meal prep everything. I would pre-plan my meals completely in advance, and my meal preps were so easy. It took me maybe 10 or 15 minutes to meal prep, if that. It only took me the amount to cook the meat. All I used to do was I'll get my containers, I weigh my frozen veggies out in the containers, and then I get my carbs. Generally it was just rice, just the pre-made rice sachets. I'd split that in half or into like quarters, however much I needed for that day, and I would pop them into the containers. Didn't even cook it or anything, just pop them into the containers. Then I cooked my meat, and then I portioned my meat out, and bang, it was done. Super easy, super simple. Always have your snacks on hand. I struggled hitting my carbs, so I used to have things like rice cakes, honey, LCM bars, rolled oats was really good. Don't be scared of fruit. I ate fruit and chocolate the whole way through my prep. So I flexible dieted. I had 300 grams of fruit every single day throughout my prep, and I had 500 grams of veggies every single day. Once I put those into my fitness pal, then I kind of built everything else around that. Confidence and flow in posing. I feel so stiff. You were a blessing to watch compete. Thank you, my honey. Posing for me was completely foreign. I remember my first posing session with my coach. Hattie was like, okay, show me your best front pose. I just froze, and I was like, I think I just put my hand on my hips, and I was just like, I had no idea about posing, guys. Zero. I'm talking zero. I had no idea. So to build your confidence, it's just practice, 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 practice. At the start of my posing, I was so bad, so stiff. Obviously I didn't have much confidence because I had never ever done posing before in my life, in my entire life. No, never. To build up my confidence every single day, I would put my heels on, I would stand in front of the mirror, and I would literally just go through different body shapes, seeing how my body flowed from movement to movement. I would do research on YouTube. I would research my favorite pros on Instagram, and I would grab snippets from different routines that I liked, and you kind of just create your own posing personality. And then when I got confident in front of the mirror, I would then set up my phone completely away from the mirror, and then I would pose in front of my phone. Could not see a thing, because when you're on stage, you don't have a mirror. You don't know what you look like when you're in that stage. I then recommend posing without a mirror. Record it on your phone, because then you'll go on your phone and then you have a little look and you'll be like, okay, I need to twist more in that pose. I need to accentuate my hips more in that pose. Yeah, but to build your confidence, it definitely just takes time and practice. With my walk, I practiced every day up and down my hallway. I didn't have a posing room or anything. I did all of my posing practice on carpet in my lounge room. It all paid off, so. You were incredible to watch. Did you expect to become a pro in your first show? I went into competing to win. It was always in the forefront of my mind that I was going to win. I didn't think anything different. So that was my mentality throughout my whole prep. I don't want to come off the wrong way, but I wrote on my mirror 4 different things that I read out loud every single day, starting from a year out of my comp. I wrote, I am the 1%, I am an athlete, I'm a minority, and I am a WBFF pro. And then right up the top of my mirror, I had 1 day at a time. I spoke those words out every single day, that I literally thought in my mind that I was already a WBFF pro. And I forced myself to show up like that every single day, despite how I felt, despite if it was raining or if it was cold or if it was too hot outside. Despite everything that I was going through, I showed up for myself every single day, and I'm actually really proud, because past me would have never been able to achieve what I've been able to achieve. And I'm extremely thankful for my past self for making the decision to choose herself every day, because it's brought me to where I am right now. So it's still blows my mind. I have a question here. Was it hard mentally in the end of prep? So proud of you, by the way. Thank you, my darling. My coach and I really put things in place quite early, so I kind of knew what to expect post-comp. One main thing that I struggled with was seeing my weight go up on the scales. I'm now at my maintenance, but building up towards my maintenance. For my check-ins, I was noticing myself getting a little bit anxious, seeing the weight go up. Just completely normal, by the way. I'm currently 4 kilos heavier than my stage weight. I will maintain this weight for the next 3 or 4 months until I start building towards my next show, which will be next year. Throughout my whole fitness journey, my weight has fluctuated so much, and in a year I lost 16 or 17 kilos or something ridiculous. In my mind, I was like, I don't want to get back to that, and I'm so scared of getting back to that stage because I don't want to work so incredibly hard again to get to where I need to be again. My coach just really got that mentality out. My feelings were completely valid, but Hattie just reminded me that I will never be where I was a year ago. That is a completely different person. Physically, I would not be able to get back to where I was. She put in an amazing reverse diet plan for me. I followed it to a T. Again, it's just all about trusting the process. So for me, I'm very process driven. I know that results don't happen overnight. Going through the whole journey post comp was, again, so rewarding and so necessary. So if you're not sure to stay with your coach after comp, I highly recommend, if you do have a coach, stay with them for a good 2 or 3 months post comp so that you can really reverse out correctly and in a healthy way. Stick with your coach. All right, I'm going to share something with you guys right now. I have been getting a lot of questions about, am I competing again? When am I competing? What are my plans? Long story short, yes, I am most definitely competing again. The fact that I have my pro card has just opened up so many opportunities for me. It blows my mind. I'm so incredibly thankful for everything that has come my way. Every single day I declare that, you know, doors be opened for new opportunities, and I think because my heart is so open to new experiences, things just keep coming and things keep flowing. In regards to competing, I was going to compete in a pro show towards the end of the year, but I was just thinking to myself, and especially on my way home from my last comp, I had some time to think and really reflect on what I wanted. So for me, I came up with a big goal and I talked through it with my coach. She's on board, we're all excited, it's all happening. So at the moment, I am sitting in a maintenance. So I will maintain my physique for the next couple of months. I will then start a building phase. I'm keen to put on some muscle and do a proper build with my coach. It's gonna be really exciting. So after my building phase, I will then go into another prep, and I'm actually I'm super excited. My coach and I are working towards the world stage. I will be competing at Worlds in Vegas in August next year. I am extremely excited. My family is excited. My friends are excited. We're already planning our trip to Vegas. I'm already planning my bikini, my gowns. It's all happening. I am so excited, and you guys are going to be there through the whole journey. I just thought go big or go home. It's going to be so iconic to do my pro debut on the world stage. And yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I'm also in the process of getting my own apartment, so a lot more content is going to come out around that. I also started a coaching business. So much has happened in the past 2 months. Yeah, so my business has allowed me to pretty well be fully self-sustainable. I'm only a month in and it has absolutely blown up, and I am so, oh my God, I'm just spinning out. I am absolutely so blessed. It has allowed me to get my own apartment. I don't want to cry, but there has been a lot of hard work, and there's just so many beautiful things happening around me. I'm so thankful and grateful for you guys as well for supporting me through all of this and all these different changes in my life. Big things are happening. We are excited. We are thriving. Hopefully for my next video, I will be in my new apartment. But until then, I love you guys so much. I hope these questions help you guys out in some way or form. I hope it gave you guys a little bit more of an insight into my life, because I have been so extremely busy lately. I haven't really had time to really talk to you guys properly and to connect on that level. So that's why I love YouTube, because it gives me more of a chance to connect with you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next video.